Good day, viewers. Welcome to this channel. Breaking news. It will be well executed. Shettima speaks as AFDB approves Tinubu's $163 million loan request. Vice President Shettima has announced that the African Development Bank has approved $163 million for Nigeria. The money, which is a loan, would be used to boost wheat production in the country, especially in Kebbi and Jigawa State. Shettima House also promised the judicious use of the loan by the administration of the President Bola Tinubu. The federal government has obtained a loan worth of $163 million, about 126,073 billion from the African Development Bank (AFDB) to scale up wheat production in the country. Vice President Shettima disclosed when he paid a condolence visit to Aragon Emirates, the state government, and the family of renowned Islam cleric Sheikh Abubakar Giro, who passed on recently, Punch report. In a statement released by the State House Director of Information Office of the Vice President, Shettima assured Nigerians that they can trust the Tinubu government to fulfill its promise, particularly in agriculture, to ensure food security. The statement reads, "We have obtained a $163 billion loan from the African Development Bank (AFDB) to support wheat production. The scheme will be launched soon. We need 10,000 acres of land in Kebbi State. The scheme would be well executed in Jigawa State with a cultivation of 50,000 acres of land to boost wheat production. I am here on behalf of the President Bola Tinubu, who called me from the India and directed that I should come to Agungu to commiserate with the family of the respected Sheikh government and the people of Kebbi State and the North in general." Meanwhile, in another report, Legit NG revealed that the Debt Management Office (DMO) has announced Nigeria's overall public debt has risen to 38 trillion as of September 30, 2021. The loan from China is one area many Nigerians are interested in amid stories to assets being seized from nations unable to pay their debt. DMO has now released a thorough analysis of loans received from China in the last 13 years, including how much has been returned and for what project the funds were obtained. My listeners, we've heard it. I wonder, does it mean that we don't even have any source of revenue again? At least God gave us oil as a natural resource. We have some natural resources that God gave us. Does it mean that they don't generate revenue from those natural resources? And since the removal of subsidy, he said that he removed the subsidy in order for people, in order to be able to do other things, so that they will see money for food production and agriculture, but yet they are still borrowing. I don't understand this type of government. Can you imagine the last paragraph I read, analyzing the amount we have borrowed from China from since the last 13 years? Nigeria have borrowed up to 38 trillion naira. How are we going to pay this debt back? With this present government, this present administration, be able to return all the loan? I was thinking even start paying, do a thing that will bring a source of money, income, like a factory production, that they will be receiving revenue, and then be paying the loan small small. Not to talk of borrowing more out of what you have borrowed before, 38 trillion. You are still full listeners. I would like you to work on this, talk about this, because this is just outrageous. God will help us. And now with this money they are borrowed, I just hope, as Shettima has promised, that they will use this money judiciously, because they say they have borrowed over $163 million just to increase wheat production in one state, Kebbi and Jigawa. So in just 2 states, I pray that they will use it very well. Not that after that everything we see increase on, the cost of food or cost of production will still increase. Because one thing about Nigeria is that whatever that have increased, for you to go back to its normal state will be very difficult. For people to eat rice now is difficult. So we are only talking about one particular thing, wheat, not even other one like corn, maize, rice and all that. I hope that they too will be affected positively. So let's look at it together and make sure that we kindly drop our comment, because our comment can, because with this what is going on now, I don't know for how long will Nigeria be continue to pay debt. Because if we continue to pay debt, we will not, if our focus is any government that come is to pay debt, they won't be able to make progress. So it's high time Nigeria stop borrowing and stop owing. Stop borrowing and stop owing. Manage the resources you have, utilize it, get good machine, good facilities, good equipment that can work on our resources, that natural resources that God has given us, and the farmland, how to expand them, how to do things that will last. Not that if after Tinubu leave the office, after the next 4 years, they will talk about another production of agriculture, they want to buy another, they want to another. What happened to those land they've been using before for all this production? What happened to those facilities or those machines they've been using before for all this production? May God help us in Jesus' name. So I just pray that you people will make your comment, my wonderful listeners, and let's see how we can put hands in hand to correct this issue. All right, kindly drop your comments on your comment board, and also click on our bell button to subscribe on